Here's 4 formulas to enjoy your sweaters and stop hiding under them. Hi, my name is Jody and this is Pretty and Polished Over 40, and I am so glad you guys joined me today. Today I'm going to share my struggles losing 100 pounds and hiding under my sweaters. And I'm going to show you 4 formulas how you can enjoy your sweaters and learn how to wear them and feel confident in them. So let's get started. First, let me just say, I went through a very hard physical battle with cancer. And in 2020, during COVID, I started some medications, some steroids and different cancer meds, and I put on 100 pounds within 1 year. I had never been heavy before, maybe 10 pounds over my goal weight at most, and that was after 4 kids. But after going through a physical challenge and medications, and then COVID, and then the big M, and I do mean menopause, my body just was not its own. Let's just say that. So what did I do? I went and I bought tons of different sweaters. And the reason I bought all these sweaters is because I wanted to find that magic sweater that I could hide under, or maybe that one sweater that would cover all the bad parts and only show the, from here on up, who knows what I was thinking. But what I ended up doing is making myself feel worse and look worse. So I am going to share with you the 4 formulas that I learned on my journey from 100 pounds overweight down to my goal weight as of now, and how I enjoyed and how I learned to style and balance and buy a sweater and not hide under it. So formula number 1, follow the 3/4 balance rule. Say that 3 times. Follow the 3/4 balance rules. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, okay. So what that means is we are going to, in fact, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to get a whiteboard and I'm going to show you. I will be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. All right. Now, do not judge me on my art skills because let me tell you, they're not very good. But I just wanted to give you a visual on what it looks like. Okay, so here is your body. And what you want to do is you want to create balance. The 3/4 rule is you do not want your clothes to be, like for example, here 3/4 from your neck down, not your head down, would be, okay, my legs aren't long enough here. Let's make them a little longer. Anyway, you would want to balance yourself out about right here. So let's put a line going through here. Okay? All right, and then a triangle. This is the 3/4 that you are dealing with. You always want to have some legs showing no matter what you're wearing. Unless you're wearing a dress, then of course, we'll deal with that. Today we're only talking about sweaters, and I'll give you some examples on pants. But you always want this part, you want your legs to be balanced out. You don't want your sweaters all the way down here with your little pegs sticking out, because then you are going to look like an olive, a big olive, that has little toothpicks sticking out the bottom. And that is no good, my friend. So when I talk about the 3/4 rule, I am talking about 3/4 of your body is where your balance point is. Now that we've got my drawing out of the way, I'm going to show you, and I'm going to give you some examples by trying on some different pants and sweaters. We are going to start out with demonstrating different types of sweaters, and then I can give you demonstrations for each different type and how to follow the 3/4 rule wearing them. And I think we should start out with the chunky or oversized sweaters, knits. And the rule is if you have something chunky or oversized on top, then you want something slim on the bottom. You don't want a baggy bottom, a baggy top, because it just it makes you look dumpy. Let's just be honest, okay? Now, if you are bone skinny and you're really tall and you're going for that look, like street style and stuff, even those people put like a little tuck in the front and they'll put a belt on. I'll show you some examples over here. That is a deliberate, balancing act. But even with that, even with baggy bottoms and baggy top, they still have the 3/4 rule by doing a tuck or a belt or a crossbody purse. And I'll show you over here. But for today's purpose, because we are focusing on different styles of sweaters and how to wear them, we are going to go with a slim bottom. Now, I am not talking skinny legs, the skinny jeans. When I was overweight, and even before I was overweight, skinny jeans were all the rage. And I mean, the tighter, the better, the skinnier, everybody had them. Everybody was, wearing them with the little booties and the, chunky trainers and stuff. Well, let me tell you, when you're a woman of a certain age and you maybe are carrying a little extra something in the middle or whatever, I just think for anybody, they're just not very flattering. But a slimming, in fact, okay, do you guys remember the Democracy jeans? I still have a pair and I like them. However, I do not wear them in the skinny leg anymore. I get them in the straight leg. The skinny legs were more elastane, more stretch, and less cotton. Okay, those are the ones you want to avoid. I know that as I was losing weight, I had to start with those because, just to be honest, I could not fit in anything else. But as I started to go down in my weight, I started realizing that looking back at pictures, those pants did not look that great. And I did not look any thinner in them. So what you want to do, and I'm going to show you, is you want to get a pair of straight leg, slim cut jeans wherever your hips are, the widest part of your hips. From that point on, you want your pant leg to go straight down to your ankle. And it can even go straight down and then go in a little bit at your ankle if you want a little bit of more of a little bit slimmer fit. You want your sweaters, even your oversized sweaters, you want them to be above the widest part of your hip, if that makes sense. All right, and I'm going to show you over here in the cutaway exactly what I mean. Another thing is, always want to create balance, and you want to always create a middle. And even if you do not have a middle, you want to give an illusion that you do have a middle. Now, when I gain weight, I gain it all in my belly, and I'm just like a big, round apple. I guess that's apple or pear? No, pear is this way, apple is this way. So, okay, so formula number 2, you're gonna flip it around. If you wear a baggy pair of pants or trousers, whatever that is, if it is a wide leg, if it's maybe just a medium leg, but it's a baggier fit, you do not want to wear a baggy sweater. Again, same thing we just said. We want to differentiate between, I can't say that word. We want it to be different. So what we are going to do is we are going to put a tighter top on the top, tighter sweater, or it doesn't even have to be tighter. It just has to be shorter and maybe a lighter knit sweater, maybe a lightweight cardigan. And you want it to have a belt or tucked in. You need to draw draw the eye to the middle. Now, if you don't feel confident or comfortable with your belly area, there is a great secret. You can wear a shirt tucked in with a belt and then over wear a lightweight cropped cardigan. And I'll show you over here in the cutaway what I mean. Because what it does is covers the sides so you feel nice and comfortable, but yet it draws the eyes in to your middle. And it's very flattering. But, so you formula number 2, tight on top, loose on bottom. All right, shoes. If you are wearing if you're wearing the oversized sweater or the bigger sweater on the top and you have the slim leg jean or pant, then you do not want a big pair of black chunky Doc Martens, okay? Because what it does is it makes your legs look shorter and it creates an imbalance in the way that you're looking. And the only way to really explain that is just to show you, and so I will. But so chunky boots, things like that, ditch them. A really lengthening, slimming look for pretty much almost any pant is a pair of trainers, but the more sleek lined, the slimmer fit trainers, not the tennis shoes, not the ones that are like the chunky sole ones, not those. The one like think Adidas, and I'll put some examples over here. It just creates a longer, leaner leg, and it just I'll show you both, and you guys can decide. Now, another trick to make your legs look longer and your sweaters look better is to wear pointed heel or a shoe that comes down. It doesn't have to be super pointed, but just more narrow at the toe. Maybe even it can be rounded, but just not the chunky square toed ones, because it gives the illusion of having a longer leg, a longer, leaner look. And if you're going to wear an oversized sweater on top, the leaner look on the bottom, then you're going to want to wear something that just keeps extending, so it just gives that nice flow to your outfit. All right, now shoes that go with a baggy fit and a tighter or a cropped sweater would be an excellent option. Of course, is heels. Heels are always an option for trousers or wide legs. It looks really classy, but I personally cannot wear heels anymore. It just kills my back. I cannot do it. So I have gotten into ballerina shoes. The ballet flats are excellent shoes for comfort. Number one, you can find the kind with more support, not the real thin ones where you feel like you're walking on cement, not those. You can get some really nice ones. In fact, I'll drop in the description below some really good options for not orthopedic ballet shoes, but ballet flats, but some good supportive ones. Anyway, ballet flats, loafers. Loafers are excellent for pretty much any pant, wide leg, slim leg, everything. It gives the leg a nice long look. All right, now, if you do want to wear your tunics and you do want to wear your skinny jeans, then always pair them with a pair of knee-high boots. And that will create balance. It will take away the olive with the toothpick sticking out the bottom. It'll give you a little bit more depth in the leg at the bottom, the slimming leg, and then the oversized sweater. And make sure that your tunic is not too long. Formula number 4, make sure that you have the perfect fitting pants or skirts. If you're a skirt wearer, make sure your pants fit right. That is such a huge deal in making your sweaters look like they fit right. You could have the perfect sweater on that fit perfectly through here and it wasn't too long, and then you have an ill-fitting pair of jeans on And honey, no matter what you do, there's nothing you can do to help yourself. So a really good fitting pair of pants. Find your perfect pants. Don't settle for just like, oh, they feel okay, I'm just gonna get them. I only shop at Abercrombie and Fitch for my jeans, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because they come in every kind of length. They come in the different lengths, the short, the regular, and the long. And they have mid-rise, high-rise, they have slim fit, they have kick flare, they have wide leg, they have cuffed, they have everything, and the quality is impeccable. There's not a lot of stretch. There is elastane, so you do have some give, and each one is a little different, so you have to read the instructions or the materials and stuff. But I get my perfect fit, and it makes a huge difference. So the perfect pair of jeans, the great fit. And for trousers, I have found a new brand that I am loving. They kept popping up in my Instagram feed, and I kept like, get away, I don't want to see you. And then I was gifted a pair of beautiful brown trousers. They are a mid-rise, and they stretch like crazy. I'm going to show you them. They stretch like crazy, and you would feel like you were wearing a pair of leggings, except for they look very, very, very nice. They have the pleats in the front. They have all different kinds, but the ones that I was gifted are not the huge wide legs, but they are wider, so you can wear heels, you can wear boots, you can wear trainers, you can wear loafers, you can wear anything with these, and they are so comfortable I could sleep in them. So there you have it. There is a perfect fit, a perfect pant for everyone. Okay, now that is it for today, but I want to leave you with a couple things just to kind of put in the back of your mind and for when you go to style your sweaters this week. Create balance. When you're looking in the mirror, you are creating balance. You want to make sure that the top part of you is not bigger or more clothed than the bottom half of you. You want to make sure that the bottom half is not overly heavy and the top half is under heavy. You want to create a balanced look, and by following the 3/4 rule. Dress for your current shape and body, not the body that you want in the future, not the body that you had in the past, but the body that you have right now. Celebrate her. She has been through a lot, you guys. If you made it to my age, then she's been through a lot, and you need to celebrate her, and you need to gift her some nice things. And I'm not saying go out and buy a whole bunch of new stuff. I'm just saying don't get in the habit of thinking, I'm not going to buy any pants because until I lose weight, I don't want to do that. You know what? You don't have to buy 5 pairs of pants. Buy 1 pair of pants that fits you now. And that is just from me to you. Show yourself some love. Now, the last thing I want you to take away is shoes matter. Shoes are very important. You could put the perfect balanced coiffed outfit on and then put a pair of shoes, a dingy pair of shoes, a chunky pair of shoes, or a pair of flip-flops. I have seen that. Don't laugh. I've seen people look beautiful and then have a pair of flip-flops on. I'm like, oh, my style head is hurting. I can't stand it. But anyway, all joking aside, if you want to know where to get the best sweaters, all different shapes, sizes, quality is impeccable, then I'm going to leave you with this Quince video over here, and click on it and enjoy. And I'll see you in the next one.